All right, guys, I wanted to give you guys an example of what I eat when I come back from the gym. We're strength training, so we're tearing muscles apart. We need protein, we need fat, we need some good carbohydrates to rebuild the muscle tissues, right? Also, we're on the cardio, we're on the treadmill. So we're running, we're walking, we're burning calories, and we want to replenish the macro, micro, and phytonutrients, the fats, proteins, and carbohydrates from all the energy we've expelled. I want to give you an idea of a good power-packed, protein-packed, good fats, and good carbohydrates workout meal. Now, it's not one of those fancy shakes. It's not one of those other stuff. This is real food. I like to use real food, but just a basic after workout meal. It's one of my tub's faves is the Daisy cottage cheese. Daisy is fantastic. For a half a cup, you get 13 grams of protein. Look at that, 13 grams. I like to use a cup of it. So right off the bat, we've got 26 grams of protein. And here it is right here. This is an entire cup of cottage cheese. And what I'll do is I'll just put that right in here. So we're starting off with 26 grams of protein. And then I take some fresh berries. Where I'm at, we get fresh berries a lot. I take, roughly half a cup, cut them up. Again, we're eating food. We're not using chemicals. We're not using synthetics. We're not using fractionated stuff and these big, powerful protein shakes and all this stuff. Protein shakes are good as long as if it's from a whole food and from food-based stuff and it's very little processing, it's okay to eat. This stuff is fantastic. Purely Elizabeth. This is the best granola that I found. It's clean, non-GMO. Look at that, organic oats. I like the regular recipe, but I also like the vanilla chocolate chip. I'll just take a handful. So here's a handful. I'm just taking that, and I'll dump it right in. It says 3 grams of protein per serving. So now we're close to 30. I like pasture-raised eggs. Look at that, pasture-raised eggs. We get these at Aldi. They're very reasonable, under like $4. 70 calories, 6 grams of protein for each one. I usually eat 2. I've got 2 of them, fried, medium, over medium. I'd flip them. Egg yolks in these are absolutely orange, which is fantastic. And in the pan, I use a little bit of grass-fed butter. So now we have 30 grams. Now we're gonna add in our 12 grams. So now we're at 42 grams with the cottage cheese, the granola, the fruit. Now we have 2 eggs on top of that. And what I put on top of the egg is a piece of Gouda cheese. A piece of Gouda cheese here. Look at this, another 5 grams of protein. So now we're up to almost 47 grams of protein. I like to sweeten up my cottage cheese and my granola and my strawberries a little bit. Unfiltered, raw honey. Way better than sugar. Right in there. Mix it all up. You can get this stuff at Costco. You can get it at Sam's. You can get it at Publix. You can get it at Kroger. You can get it at most of the places. It can be organic. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but as long as it's raw and unfiltered, you're on the right track. If you can get raw, organic, unfiltered, okay, even better. It just depends on the price. We've got a cup of cottage cheese. We've got our fresh strawberries in here. We've got our granola. We've got our raw, unfiltered honey. And this is gonna get all mixed up. And we've got our 2 over medium eggs with a piece of Gouda cheese on top, cooked in our good old-fashioned grass-fed butter. So now this is gonna be what I'm gonna eat after I come back from the gym. We're pushing almost 50 grams of protein here. Plus it comes from real food. There's nothing better than that. When you guys are doing your post-workout meals and stuff, eat real food. You could do the same thing with yogurt. If you don't like cottage cheese, get some good high-protein yogurt and do the same thing. Get yourself the Purely Elizabeth granola, put that in there, use your fresh fruit. You can use strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, whatever you want. Cut up cantaloupe in it, cut up bananas in it, do whatever you want. That way you're getting some good old-fashioned fruit. So we've got protein, fat, we've got carbohydrates, we've got macro, micro, and phytonutrients from different food groups. And then we've got the pasture-raised eggs, dark orange yolk. You can't beat that. This is my meal post-workout. Almost 50 grams of protein, and it doesn't come in a big tub. It's not synthetic, it's not fractionated, it's not made in a lab somewhere. This is all real food. And if you guys noticed, our food pyramid has been upside down for years, finally turned right side up. We're supposed to eat real food, and that's what we're doing here. So I figured I'd just give you guys a little bit of an update on what I eat post-workout. Hope you enjoy, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.